Hello. So my name is Stephanie, and my co-workers convinced me that I needed to start making videos and maybe uploading them somewhere, I don't know, like YouTube, which I felt really self-conscious about because who wants to like listen to me talk or whatever else. But I decided that if I was gonna try this, my first like how-to video should be how I curl my hair, because it's like the #1 question I get asked in real life and in like on social media. So first things first, I have my hair separated right now into 2 sections, so kind of like top layer, bottom layer. I have really fine hair, so if you have really thick hair, you're gonna want to do more sections than what I've got going on here. Second thing, I let my hair air dry until it's maybe like halfway dry, and I kind of like do my makeup as that's happening, and then I blow dry it. So I don't blow dry from like wet to dry. I kind of let it get there on its own and then just finish it out. Third thing, you don't want to have any wet hair before you put a hot tool in your hair, so I just like pat the back, make sure everything is actually dry. I'm going to be using today a curling wand. I use a Sultra wand from Sephora. I really like it. I had gotten some Sephora gift cards one year for my birthday and decided to splurge on it. It's really expensive and it's really hot. I've got like all the burn marks and scars to prove it, but I do think that it's one of the better curling irons I've tried. So what I do is I take about like a 1-inch section of hair. I'm going to point my wand down, and I'm just gonna wrap it around, and I'm gonna hold the end of my hair like this. And I'm sorry that I'm kind of like looking to the side, but I just want to make sure you guys can see what I am doing. I hold for like 10 seconds, and then the way I kind of pull it off the curler is the way that I want it to like lay. So I'm gonna show you that again. And then what I do with the pieces that I finished, I just, that did not work. I just go ahead and I clip them up to keep them out of my way. So let me do another 1-inch piece, and I do kind of like to brush out each piece before I curl it because I feel like that's how I get the best curl. So again, I'm pointing my wand down, I'm kind of pulling my hair back at the same time, and I'm going to hold for a 10 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then when I pull away, you see how I kind of like help it unwrap, and that gets me the shape that I like. I don't know if that's necessary, I'm not a professional, but that's something I do that I think makes a difference. So I'm gonna do the same thing in the back here. I'm gonna kind of speed things up a little bit, I think, if I can figure out how to do that, or maybe what I'll do is just do like, I won't do the back. That way it doesn't take super long. So that's pretty much that side's underneath curled. You can see I've got this straggly piece. I just don't want to curl that piece all by itself because it's going to end up looking crazy. So I pulled some of the hair out of my little top knot I've got going on because I want a 1-inch section. I don't want a 1 centimeter section. So I'm going to hold this piece. I'm not going to do as long because when I was a high schooler, I definitely like over straightened this one little section of hair, and that was like 10 years ago, and to this day I have some breakage there. So you can see this is the straight side now, this is the curly side. I'm going to go ahead and cut this right here, and I'm going to finish this, and I'm going to come back and pull down my top knot, and I'll show you how I do the top bit and kind of what I do after that. Okay, I'm back again. You can see I've let down my top knot to reveal the straight hair that I still have. So I started just curling a couple of these back pieces, and same technique. Pulling back, pointing down, holding for 10 seconds, and then releasing, but kind of moving my hand in a way that encourages the curl to stay there. I don't know if that is making any sense when I say it, but I don't know. That's just what I do, and it makes sense to me, I guess. So, oh, and what I did was I had clipped back the underneath layer. Ooh, I see missed a piece. So hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's probably good. Okay, so this half done. The reason I wanted to show you the other half especially is because I do something a little different to get some extra volume. So I just ran my brush through again. I have a clip-in that's holding back the underneath layer. That way it's not in my way. I'm not getting confused like what have I done, what haven't I done. So I'm going to separate it again into those 1-inch sections. And then I'm going to do the same technique. I'm pointing down, I'm holding it down at an angle. But then what I do when I unwrap these pieces is I pull them to the wrong side, which looks weird, but I'm just going to kind of continue to pull them to the wrong side. And I really do think that it kind of gives me a little more volume at the root of my hair. And sometimes I'll even like kind of hold it for a sec as I pull it out. You know, just hold it like upright. And I feel like that kind of does make a difference. So I'm gonna do a few more. Same technique, and then just watch. Hold and then pull down. And you see how like nice and curly those pieces were? So I'm gonna go ahead and pause again, finish this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back again. I pretty much finished. I left this one piece because this is like my favorite piece to do and I wanted to show you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to unclip those pieces that I was holding on the other side. I'm going to unclip the underneath part that I had clipped back to keep out of my way. So now I really just have these kind of like front pieces. So again, I'm going to run my brush through. I'm going to separate these into only 2 pieces and I kind of want to separate them evenly. So this is my favorite piece because it gives me like a little flippy, like almost like bang moment in the front of my hair. So I do it the same exact way. Hold. I just hold it for a little bit less time and I really am careful with how I pull that piece down. I'm gonna do it again just in case you kind of missed what I did there. So again, I'm holding. But this one, when I pull it out, you can see like I'm pulling away from my face just to kind of give it its own look. So this is kind of my finished curly hair look. What I do now is I do kind of go back in, like this side is looking a bit curlier than this side, so I'll grab a few pieces that didn't really hold the curl, and this is for a couple of reasons. I think one of them is sometimes just one side of your hair curls better than the other, but the other is I think kind of as the wand gets hotter and hotter, your curls get better and better. So this side is always my favorite, but it's easy enough to kind of just put in a few more curly cues just to even things out a bit. So the kind of final thing I'll do is just run my fingers through it, shake it out. I normally now would throw in a little bit, oh, I got a straight piece. I would normally now throw in a little bit of like a texturizing spray for more volume, but I'm currently all out, so I'm just gonna have to settle for this. But yeah, this is my everyday curly hair look, and it took maybe 15 minutes. So yeah, let me know what you think. I know that I already said bye, but I just wanted to show you one more thing. So I'm going to be posting a video, I think, in the near future that I filmed yesterday. Things are getting confusing because I filmed the video, but I'm not going to post it until after this video. So this is my first video, but not my first video. But in that video, I kind of, all I did was I pulled back most of my hair into a little low ponytail. You can kind of see. And then I just leave some of those like bang pieces out loosely. And I really, really like the way that that looks. And I also really like about that when I pull out my ponytail, I still have really nice curly hair. Like, it didn't mess anything up, but at the same time, it gives you, in my opinion, kind of a more sophisticated, or just like, it looks like I have like a little updo going on and I don't. Is it weird to me that like some outfits call for a ponytail and some call for hair down? Like, I don't know what that is about me, but I just wore something in the video that maybe you'll see I filmed it yesterday. Maybe you'll see it in the future. There was something about the outfit that I was wearing that I was like, hair down is not the look. I need a ponytail. And so I did this ponytail and I really liked it. I don't know. I still really like it. I think it just kind of keeps stuff off your face and at the same time it looks still really styled. And I don't like to have my hair like completely off my face, so to kind of have like a little piece to play with suits me, I guess. I don't know. So this is the real end of this video. I don't know. If you liked it, you can tell me. If you didn't, please don't tell me. But there might be more videos coming. I don't know. It's up in the air. Let me know what you think. Okay, bye.